Have you ever had this experience? Walking on the street, always feeling like someone is following you, but when you turn around, that person, like a passerby, hurriedly walks past you, making you doubt involuntarily, did you just imagine it? This girl also thought so, but what happened next completely dragged her into the abyss. The girl walked into the nearby cinema, watching a movie. Clearly, there were empty seats all around, but a figure chose to sit right behind her. The girl was so frightened that she dared not even breathe. She turned around cautiously, just to see a pair of brown shoes. Then that figure started moving forward. The girl even felt his breath on the back of her neck. She hurriedly got up and fled from the cinema. Then she entered a supermarket, thinking that the person wouldn't dare to follow her in a crowded place, but soon she realized she was wrong. Turning her head again, she indeed saw those brown shoes. When she tried to see his face, she found him looking back at her. Terrified, the girl quickly left the supermarket through the back door. Back home, she told her husband about the incident, but after a few perfunctory words of comfort, he was only concerned with satisfying his own desires. Unable to endure it, the girl refused her husband. However, her husband thought it was just her developing paranoia after moving. After all, the girl had recently moved to his country. Everything was unfamiliar to her, and she couldn't communicate in the language. Even talking to strangers required her husband's translation. And just on the second night after moving, she noticed a figure in the window of the opposite building, staring motionlessly in her direction. At first, she didn't pay much attention, but when her husband accompanied her for a walk after work, they stumbled upon a murder nearby. People said the victim was a young woman. Searching online, the girl learned that this was a series of murders. A psychopath specifically targeted young women, and after the crime, he cruelly severed their heads. 4 people have already been killed. Peeping, murder, and today's stalking made the girl even more anxious. Her husband still insisted that it's not easy to encounter a psychopathic killer in real life. She was just scaring herself. But at the strong insistence of his wife, he accompanied her to the supermarket, and they had the staff retrieve yesterday's surveillance footage. They quickly found the person who had been following her, proving that she was not lying.
He's staring right at me.
Or he's staring at the woman who's staring at him.
The girl was too lazy to explain to her husband again, just using her phone to capture the man's appearance. In the following days, the husband continued to leave for work early every day, while the girl dared not go out alone. She sat on the sofa, staring out the window, spending the day in anxiety. Waiting until very late, she couldn't help but call her husband.
Was just wondering when you're gonna be back home.
But the reply she always received was that he was busy. Before going to bed, she wedged a chair behind the door,